Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? It is February 26th, 2013. I'm going to do a review of last night's Monday Night Raw. I have my bullet points of everything that happened. We had opened up with a video package featuring McMahon talking with Paul Heyman regarding the fight that he's challenging him to. We had Vince McMahon coming out and making the challenge. He came out on crutches, and he reiterated he wanted Paul Heyman to come out. Paul Heyman started off with, saying he didn't want to do it, but he's going to do it, and he just attacks him and beats the crap out of him. This leading to Brock Lesnar coming out, and right as he's about to attack McMahon, we get one of the biggest returns in a long time. We get Triple H. He's got the new short hair. He's got the new T-shirt. He looks awesome. Some people say he pissed his pants because he had a big sweat stain down there. I think what happened was he was probably just getting ready and probably poured water on himself and didn't put his jeans on or something like that. But it did look like he pissed his pants. I couldn't believe it. Right off the bat, man, Brock got busted open the hard way. And I couldn't believe the blood, man. I'm not a big, I don't need blood, but there's some hardcore fans that love it. It was used in an appropriate manner, I think. I don't know if there's going to be a fine, if they're going to black and gray it the next time they show the video clips, but they were showing it all night. Brutal thing. I loved it. Looks like this is going to be a Mania match. I'm excited. We're not going to see Triple H versus Taker 3. I'm very happy about that. While this is going to be like the third matchup, I think, of Triple H and Brock, it is the first one at Mania, so it's a culmination of the feud. Brock might go bye-bye, who knows, but I'm excited to see it. Then we had Ziggler facing Ryback in a squash match. Ryback got the win with the shell shock. It was just pure squash. I don't really get. I realize they're just putting Ryback over so well. Whatever. Ziggler looked great as usual. Ryback botched a move and landed Ziggler right on his side. I don't know if a lot of people noticed it. I noticed it. I cannot make out what I wrote. The call. Oh, we had a preview for the movie that David Otunga's in called The Call, which looks pretty crappy. Then we had a CM Punk promo where he declared that he is God, and how tonight in the main event he's going to get the #1 contendership from John Cena for the title that he deserves. 434, baby. Then we had an announcement that Donald Trump will be inducted in the Hall of Fame. There's a lot of butthurt people that are pissed that Donald Trump's going to be in there. Gotta remember, man, he helped put WrestleMania on the map with 4 and 5, so, or is it 5 and 6? It's 4 and 5, but he's been involved. Even freaking Drew Carey is in the Hall of Fame. Coco Beware is in the Hall of Fame. Why can't Donald Trump be? There's usually a celebrity wing. Could have been Snooki, could have been Maria Menounos. So Donald Trump, whatever. I'm good for him. I said it. It's all WWE. It's all wrestling. It's all about exposure, and Donald Trump's going to give them more exposure. So whatever. Then we had Mark Henry taking on Great Khali. This is a stupid feud. 2 weeks ago, I'm not a fan of either of them. I really have never been a fan of Mark Henry, but 2 weeks ago, Mark Henry actually looked really good compared to Great Khali. This week it was just stupid. Mark Henry won. It was dumb. Very, very stupid. Then we had Marine 3 spot which The Miz is going to be, or is the star of it, which led into Miz TV. It was a rush interview with Jack Swagger and Zebediah Couture, and having Del Rio and Ricardo come out. kind of turned into a little verbal, it's pretty much the same thing, rehash of what we've been doing, what we've seen before. Apparently Swagger is not out of title contention now. With his arrest, they were mentioned. Miz mentioned, we've had some real issues this past week, and I'm like, what? Are they going to reference it on TV? But they just meant as YouTube videos. So yeah, he's still in title contention, which is well and good. I wouldn't mind seeing Dolph Ziggler add into that, but whatever. Then we went to commercial, and we got back from commercial. Oh, sorry about that. I'm hungry. I don't know if you heard my stomach grumble, but we had Miz right outside the Titantron, and Swagger came out and attacked him. So that led to a match later on. But then we had a preview for Old School Raw. So it's been about 2 years since we had an Old School Raw. So this is going to be awesome. I love hearing that music. I remember I had the Super Nintendo video game for Monday Night Raw, and I would listen to that theme over and over and over again. So I'm hoping to have the classic retro set again. I'm going to Raw in a couple weeks, and I really wish this would have been in the Raw. But, whatever. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully there's going to be a lot of legends, maybe some people we haven't seen in a while. I don't know. It just brings back a lot of good memories for me. It's 93, those are some good times back then watching Raw. Then we had Antonio Cesaro versus Randy Orton. This is another squash match. You've got the mid-card champion, Antonio Cesaro, losing almost effortlessly or Randy Orton almost effortlessly wins. Like, really, yeah. You should not put your title holders down. They can lose in a snarky way, like running away or cheating, but just cleanly winning or cleanly losing isn't. Yeah, I don't get it. Then we had a backstage interview with Kane and Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan says they could beat the primetime players he could beat them with blindfolded. And Kane said, I could beat them with one arm tied behind my back. Well, wouldn't you know, the team Bricky came out, Brad Maddox and Vicky Guerrero, and they said, well, why not? It's kind of an interesting dynamic these two guys are Bricky are going to have. I don't know. So they made that match for a little bit later in the evening. Then we had advertising Sheamus's Oscar snub, which was just more spoofing Wade Barrett. It's another thing. It's the same as with Antonio Cesaro. He is your mid-card champion, and you're going to just crap all over him. He's in a movie. He's in a major motion picture. Give him a break. Yeah. So, to me, it's like Sheamus is being a bully. He's not being a star. He's being a bully. We had R-Truth versus Cody Rhodes in a return squash match. R-Truth won once again. Good guys always win on Raw, except for Mark Henry. Damian Sandow got slapped or something that was stupid. Daniel Bryan blindfolded versus PTP. Hell No won. It was pretty funny. They keep teasing that Hell No's gonna split up. Daniel Bryan slapped Kane when he was blindfolded. I had a good time. It was brought back classic Jake the Snake Roberts mentality with the blindfold with Rick Martel. We had a Shield promo. Sheamus came back out and distracted Shield. RKO on Seth Rollins. Then we had Swagger and Miz. Then we had a I'm trying to remember the Jack Swagger match. Yeah, Jack Swagger, I think, made Miz tap out, right? Yeah, I don't think I'm wrong on that. I don't know, I can't remember. I feel bad. Then we had Triple H touting about Brock. Then, in the main event of the evening, some consider this the best match ever on Raw, or at least the best match of the year for sure. CM Punk taking on John Cena. This is the #1 contendership for The Rock's WWE title at Mania. This was a really good match. A lot of people were very happy with John Cena going more than his 5 moves of doom. The end of the first half was mainly Punk, and the second half was John Cena for the most part. With Punk, however, he did bring out some classic moves like the pile driver. It was funny hearing both Cole and Jerry Lawler, like, you could hear the emotion in their voices, like they couldn't believe that there was a pile driver, which is like a banned move, which is a rightfully banned move, because I personally know people that have gotten hurt getting pile drive. But it's Jerry Lawler's like signature move. You wouldn't really know it in WWE, because I think he's done it back when he was a heel in WWF, but not in WWE. But it was crazy seeing Punk do that to Cena. A lot of people are going crazy because John Cena actually got a Hurricane Rana. If you actually watch the Hurricane Rana, he botched it and he landed on his back or his shoulder, upper back, neck. So he could have got hurt. He could have got really hurt because he botched it really bad. He should have maybe surprised that and done it at the beginning. So maybe rewind it and check out that Hurricane Rana, because it wasn't a good Hurricane Rana. It was a good one for John Cena. And then it set him up for the F5, or attitude adjustment, not FU. And John Cena won and is going to Mania again, twice in a lifetime. So, yeah, they keep putting over the good guys. Bad guys lose all the time. What storyline is CM Punk going to have? Is he going to actually get a Mania match? Yeah, who knows? Maybe him and Zack Ryder, who gets more airtime on my t-shirt and my videos than he does on Raw, maybe they'll have a match together. I'd pay to see that. Punk and Ryder. Let me know what you think of Raw. I'm a little subdued right now. Back hurts, so I'm trying to stay chill. I'm going to go and watch some more wrestling. Let me know if you recommend any shows, if you got a match, if you're a wrestler you want me to watch, make a review of it. Let me know. I respond to all your comments, and I love seeing what you guys have to say. Have a good day, and see you later.